Good morning, students. We have already learned product of two vectors, in which scalar product of two vectors and cross product of two vectors, that is a vector dot b vector and a vector cross b vector. As a part of our syllabus, we have to learn that is scalar triple product, which is given in the supplementary material. Please take your second volume mathematics book, in which go to page number 616, 616, given that chapter 10, scalar triple product. Scalar triple product. Scalar triple product. Scalar triple product is the product of three vectors, which gives a scalar quantity. Now let a vector, b vector and c vector are any three vectors. Any three vectors. Now then the scalar triple product, in short STP, is given by a vector dot of b vector cross c vector or a vector cross b vector of dot c vector. So this is a scalar triple product. Now in this case we have to consider the first cross product within the given in the bracket, that is either b vector cross c vector or a vector cross b vector. If we rewrite this as a vector dot b vector of cross c vector or a vector cross of b vector dot c vector, it will become meaningless, because the dot product made possible between two vectors. In here b vector c vector is a vector, so you are taking a dot product between a vector and another vector b vector cross c vector, and in this case also we are taking dot product between a vector cross b vector, which is a vector, and c vector. But if we take dot product first, means a vector dot b vector becomes a scalar, but between a scalar and a vector we cannot take cross product. The same as here also. Now b vector dot c vector is a scalar quantity, cannot be taken cross product with a vector. A scalar quantity have a simple multiplication with the vector, not with a cross product or dot product. So these two are meaningless, it is not possible. Now scalar triple product is a vector dot of b vector cross c vector or a vector cross b vector of dot of c vector. It has another name, box product. So scalar triple product, STP. Hereafter I like in short form STP. STP is another name, is also known as box product. Box product. So we can use the notation, that is a vector dot of b vector cross c vector is equal to, within the square bracket, that is box a vector b vector c vector, or simply a vector b vector c vector. Since we are arranging the vectors within the square bracket, that is box, so it is known as box product. The notation can be expressed like a vector comma b vector comma c vector, that is we can separate the vectors by using commas, or we can separate the vectors with a simple space, a small space. Both are correct. A vector comma b vector comma c vector, or box a vector b vector c vector. Let us see the geometrical meaning of scalar triple product. geometrical meaning of scalar triple product STP. Now consider the following diagram. Let we take O as origin and let this vertex be A, another one is B, another one is C. Let OA vector equal to A vector and OB vector equal to B vector, OC vector equal to C vector. Here the base is a parallelogram and all the adjacent sides, the CSF sides are parallelogram, each of parallelogram. The top and the bottom also parallelogram. Therefore, the three-dimensional object obtained here is a parallelepiped. The name of the object is parallelepiped. As I have already told you, the parallelogram which contains two vectors as its adjacent sides represented by adjacent sides, that is in the parallelogram. Let it write as D. OBDC is a parallelogram in which the two adjacent sides are represented by B vector and C vector. So the B vector, the cross product of B vector and C vector is acting in the perpendicular way, that is B vector cross C vector, acting perpendicular to the plane containing the B vector and C vector on the parallelogram. Now let this B vector cross C vector make an angle theta with the A vector. Okay. Next, draw a perpendicular from A to the plane OBDC. Let it meet at L. Now join OL. Now B vector cross C vector is parallel to AL. Therefore, angle OAL is angle theta. Why? Because the B vector cross C vector and AL are parallel, because both are perpendicular to the plane containing the parallelogram OBDC, and the two angles are alternate angles. This angle and this angle are alternate angles. Therefore, this angle is also, angle OAL is also theta. Next, in triangle OAL, OAL, we know that cos theta equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Cos theta equal to adjacent side AL by hypotenuse OA. But OA is a modulus of A vector. OA is the length of the A vector. This is modulus of A vector, which is equal to AL by modulus of A vector. Therefore, AL is a quantity which is equal to modulus of A vector into cos theta. Say this is 1. Now, take dot product between B vector cross C vector and A vector. But before that, we know that the product of any two vectors, dot product of any two vectors, that is A vector dot B vector, is equal to modulus of the first vector A vector and modulus of the second vector B vector and the cos of the angle between these two vectors A and B. So we know that it is a definition of dot product. By using the definition of dot product, take dot product between B vector C vector B vector cross C vector and A vector. Now A vector dot of B vector cross C vector equal to modulus of the first vector, modulus of A vector, and modulus of the second vector, that is modulus of B vector cross C vector, and cos of the angle between A vector and B vector cross C vector. So the angle between B cross C and A is theta. Therefore it is cos theta, which can be written as modulus of B vector cross C vector into modulus of A vector into cos theta. According to the equation 1, modulus of A vector into cos theta equal to AL. That is equal to modulus of B vector cross C vector into AL. Modulus of B vector cross C vector is the area of the parallelogram of OBDC. It is already I have explained in the previous video. So OB, area of the parallelogram OBDC is given by modulus of B vector cross C vector. So it is nothing but base area. So this is base area into AL is the height of the parallelepiped. That is altitude or height of the parallelepiped. Right. So generally in regular three-dimensional object, we know that base area into height is a volume. In cylinder, cone, everywhere we have learned that base area and height is a volume of the three-dimensional object. Likewise, here A vector dot B vector cross C vector is a area, base area into height, that is equal to volume of the parallelepiped. Volume of the parallelepiped. So geometrically, the scalar triple product, that is STP, is nothing but the volume of the parallelepiped with the three vectors A vector, B vector, C vector as its coterminous vectors, where volume of the parallelepiped with A vector, B vector and C vector are coterminous edges. Coterminous edges. So it is a geometrical meaning. Now we can rearrange. First understand the scalar triple product is a scalar product of three vectors, where A vector dot of B cross C vector or A vector cross B vector of dot C vector. Geometrically, the scalar triple product is volume of the parallelepiped with three vectors as its coterminous edges. So here O is the origin and OB, OC, OA are edges of the same vertex. So they are coterminous edges. So with the coterminous edges, the volume of the parallelepiped is scalar triple product ABC. In another term, it is box ABC. Now, if you take instead of A vector, here C vector, let me first do this. So I hope you understood this concept. Now replace A vector by C vector and B vector by A vector and C vector by B vector. Here the base area is A vector cross B vector. Base area equal to modulus of A vector cross B vector. Modulus of A vector cross B vector. And another one edge is C vector. Therefore, volume of parallelepiped is equal to A cross B dot C. That is A vector base area A vector cross B vector modulus of A vector cross B vector into modulus of C vector. That is equal to box again ABC. ABC. That is in another term A vector dot of B vector cross C vector. Hence A vector cross B vector of dot C vector is equal to A vector dot of B vector cross C vector. Therefore, in a scalar triple product STP, the dot and the cross are interchangeable. Here look at this. A dot of B cross C is nothing but A dot of B cross C. So the dot and the cross are interchangeable in STP. Okay. Okay. Next observation. Since we are free to take the edges somewhat ABC and BAC or CAB like this, the cyclic permutation of vectors is possible in STP. That means the cyclic permutation now STP is A vector, B vector, C vector, which is equal to cyclic permutation, that is A to the last, B, C, A, B vector, C vector, A vector, which is equal to C vector, A vector, B vector. So this is called cyclic permutation, that is arrangement, cyclic arrangement. A can be sent to the last, in that case BCA, B can be sent to the last, in case CAB. If C is sent to the last, ABC. So this is possible. And further, if we interchange any two of the consecutive vectors, two adjacent vectors, then the result will become negative, because A vector box B vector C vector in the box product is nothing but A vector cross B vector of dot C vector. Cross product is generally not commutative. So if you interchange A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. So you already know. Similarly, if you interchange any two of the vectors, two consecutive adjacent vectors, then the result will become negative. Then ABC, box ABC equal to minus BAC. Here I interchange AB, not cyclic. So AB I interchange two of the vectors, which is equal to minus ACB. Here I interchange B and C in the second case, which is equal to CBA, which is equal to C minus C vector, B vector, A vector. Cyclic permutation. So if you interchange, if you take cyclic permutation in order, the result is not unaltered, everything is correct. If you interchange any two of the consecutive vectors, the result becomes negative and the scalar value is same. Next, if two vectors are parallel or equal, let B vector equal to A vector, then A vector, B vector, C vector, box ABC become A vector. Instead of B I am using A vector and C vector, which is equal to A vector cross A vector of dot C vector, which is equal to A vector cross A vector equal to 0 vector dot C vector. So equal to 0. Hence, if two of the vectors are equal or parallel, in next case, let A vector parallel to B vector, then box ABC will be equal to A vector cross B vector of dot C vector. Now A cross B equal to 0 vector, because A vector and B vector are parallel vectors, which we have already learned. That is also, in that case also it is 0 vector dot C vector, which is equal to 0. Okay. Next, STP in terms of components. Scalar triple product in terms of components. What do you mean by components? In terms of rectangular coordinates. That is, let A vector equal to A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap. B vector equal to B1 I cap plus B2 j cap plus B3 k cap. And C vector equal to C1 I cap plus C2 j cap plus C3 k cap. Now we have to define STP in terms of components. Consider A vector cross B vector or A vector dot of B vector cross C vector. Both are equal. So we have to express STP in terms of components. First, by rule, first we have to consider the cross product. So now B vector cross C vector equal to I cap, j cap, k cap. And the components of B is B1, B2, B3. Similarly, C1, C2, C3. By expanding this, which is equal to I cap into B2, C3 minus B3, C2. B3, C2 minus j cap into B1, C3, B1, C3 minus B3, C1. B3, C1 plus k cap into B1, C2, B1, C2 minus B2, C1, B2, C1. Now take dot product between A vector and B vector cross C vector. Now A vector dot of B vector cross C vector is equal to A vector is A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap dot this vector, that is I cap into B2 C3 minus B3 C2 minus j cap into B1 C3 minus B3 C1 plus k cap into B1 C2 minus B2 C1. Now, based on dot product, we have to multiply the corresponding coefficients of I vectors and j vector and k vector accordingly. So, I-oda components, I-oda coefficients வந்து multiply பண்ணணும். That is A1 into I dot I means 1, therefore A1 into it becomes B2 C3 minus B3 C2 minus A2 into B1 C3 minus B3 C1 plus A3 into B1 C2 minus B2 C1. So, in place of I, J, K, here we have A1, A2, A3. So, rewriting like this, so instead of I, J, K, what we have to write? A1, A2, A3. That is A1, A2, A3. Now, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Therefore, in general, A vector dot of B cross C or which is equal to A cross B of dot C, which is in the form of box A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to A1, A2, A3. That is the scalar components of the first vector and the scalar components of the second vector B1, B2, B3 and C1, C2, C3. So this is the value of STP. But we know that STP is the volume of parallelepiped. So therefore, the parallelepiped whose volume is given by A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3, where these values are scalar quantities of the three vectors with coterminous edges. Okay, so this is also very important. So using this formula only you will going to solve the remaining problems. Okay.